Hi there, 7th graders. It's me, Mr. Stark. I'm making a video today for you. We are going to be starting on Wednesday a wanted poster. Now, this wanted poster is for basically any kind of pathogen, and a pathogen is something that causes disease. We have been spending a little bit of time with bacteria and viruses and how they work and things of that nature. So you can do your wanted poster. Let me click into this Google Classroom here, Wednesday through Friday wanted poster. So I'm going to open that up, and when you look at that, it says you'll be assigned a project to make a wanted poster for a pathogen. Pathogen is a disease-causing substance. It could be a virus, a bacteria, a fungus, or other microorganism that can cause disease, like something like the little Giardia microorganism that's in water in the boundary waters that can give you an upset stomach and not feel very good and get a bad case of diarrhea. You'll have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in class to work on gathering information and preparing your poster. Your poster will be made with a large piece of construction paper, or if you're a distant learner, you may wish to do this electronically with a slideshow. I've included some examples from former students. You will attach a hard copy of the wanted poster template questions on the back of your poster. Okay, so if you're a distant person, you're going to fill out this template right here. So I'm going to click on that template and go through the directions here. So like I said, this says virus on it, but it could be bacteria or any microorganism, a fungus as well. So you'll fill out, you put your name on, your date, it'll be your hour here. You research one virus or one pathogen and produce a wanted poster. The project can be made on a Word document or a slideshow. You guys that are in class, in school, you're going to do yours as an art paper, like on a piece of construction paper. You're going to have 2 class periods. You're going to have Wednesday and Thursday for research, and then Friday, which is a half a day, you'll also have for research, or you can be working on completing the poster. And the whole thing will be due on Monday, March 1st. Okay, so now after you figure out what you're going to do, if you're going to do a virus, you're going to do a bacteria, you're going to do a fungus or some other microorganism, that's the first thing that you have to figure out, what you want to do, which virus you want to study, which bacteria you want to study, which microorganism you want to study. And then you will look up a picture, a photo, or you will make a drawing of it. So there's about 10 or 11 things that you need to do here that you'll include on your poster. So first of all is a mug shot, okay, because it's a wanted poster. You want to do a mug shot. You'll have a photo or a drawing of this. I prefer you to use a drawing of it, kind of make it into a caricature. I've got some examples that we'll show you at the end here. Then a description, including an interesting physical characteristic of the virus, the bacteria, the fungus, or the microorganism. So describe it. Tell me something interesting about it. What are its physical characteristics? So if you were talking about the coronavirus, and that was the one that you chose, the coronavirus is very spherical in shape, and it has a bunch of little probes around the outside that glom onto and attach to the cell and help the virus invade the cell. So give me some physical descriptions of what it is. What does it look like? If it's bacteria, is it rod-shaped? Is it spherical, or is it a spiral bacteria? Our next thing that we're going to talk about is the organism's MO, how the organism attacks and spreads to other humans. So one example, I'll just give you something different, not the coronavirus, but the rotavirus that we saw in the video, that was spread by humans using a waterway, the river system, for washing their clothes, for their drinking water, and for their bathroom. And so they were exposing themselves to the rotavirus, which would cause them to have excessive diarrhea, and it killed up to 5 million people, 5 million children. Okay, so that's the MO, how it attacks. Next is the victims. Who's the most common victim? So, like in the rotavirus, it's the children. Why the children? Because they're young and their immune system is a little bit weak. If we're talking coronavirus, one of the most common victims are the elderly. They were some of the first people, 65 and older, were the ones that got the first vaccines for the coronavirus because they were super vulnerable, and especially the people that are in nursing homes. Okay. The location, where is it most likely to be found? So where can you locate it? If it's the Ebola virus, it's in Central Africa. Where did um, the coronavirus come from? It came from Wuhan, China. Okay. What damage does it do? What's the most common injury? Is it a respiratory thing? Does it paralyze them? Does it, how damaging is it? What kind of damages does it do? The next thing is, how dangerous is the virus? So the degree of damage and the numbers of victims. Okay, so, could it kill you? Does it just make you sick like a common cold? How many thousands of people or millions of people are infected each year by the virus, by the bacteria, by the pathogen that you choose? What's the best defense? How can you kill it? How can you kill the bacteria using a antibiotic? What's your best defense against the virus? Do we have a vaccine for it? Um, those are the things that we're kind of looking for here. And are there any other identifying other facts that help you identify the bacteria? Okay. So that's something else interesting about it. Finally, they have a couple things on the back of your poster. You are going to put this paper. Okay. I'll make a printout of this, and you'll have what your answers written on this. You're going to attach this paper to the back of your poster. You're also going to put a bibliography in there, a list of where you got your information, your resources. And then you're going to make sure that your first and last name are on there, and that it's either third or fourth hour. Okay, so this is the stuff, the information that you need to get on your wanted poster. Okay, here's a couple examples that just came with this. Here's a wanted thing. It's something that you would see. There would be the mug shot right in here with the virus. Jesse or Frank James, what's the reward? Here's another one over here, wanted. This cane toad, its suspected hideout is in northern Australia. Its crimes, it's extremely toxic. Its potential has some potential predators. It competes with other native frogs. And it's got all that kind of information on there. The bibliographies are down here. Here's wanted, the influenza, the flu. They've got some pictures here. This is the flu virus. And here is cholera, which is you can get in Asia, Africa, and Latin America, and the Middle East. What does it cause? It's wanted for causing diarrhea, vomiting, dehydration, and sometimes seizures and kidney failure, according to this guy right here. Okay, these are examples. Now I'm going to switch over and go to some of the other examples that I put in Google Classroom. Here's one on rabies. Okay, there's one on cat scratch fever. Here's one on malaria. Here's one on yellow fever. Here's another one on rabies. Okay, like the caricature here, the nice drawing kind of draws you in. The wanted thing did a good job here. This was Zach Copa, former student. Here's another one for influenza. Here's one on the systemic plague. I think this is also called Black Death. Okay. The guinea worm. The Lissa virus. And those are all the ones that I have examples, but they're all good examples. They all have that big wanted poster thing on it, and give you some ideas of directions to go. Again, your big job is to figure out what pathogen you want to do. Is it a virus? Is it a bacteria? Is it a fungus or some other little microscopic organism that can make us sick? So anything that can make us sick is called a pathogen, and that's what you're going to do your wanted poster about. Poster is going to be due on Monday, March 1st. You have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week to work on it. You can take it home over the weekend if you want to do some more artwork on it. Artwork is a requirement for those of you that are in school. Those of you that are distant learners, you can do it with a slideshow or electronically in one way, shape, or form that you choose to do. So that's what I've got for today on your wanted poster. Good luck, have some fun, and I will be in class if you have any questions. If you're at home and you got questions, drop me an email or call me on my cell, 320-237-7286. Love to hear from you, and more than willing to help you out. Bye-bye.